还没开始。现在网络是怎么样？还一直在录制中哎，已经开
没有，
始了。
录制中就已经在录了。
Oh, okay. Good morning, everybody. Hi,
Morning.
how are you
morning.
today?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good. Okay, I hope you're well because of the COVID-19 pandemic confinement. I hope everyone is very well. Are you well today? Are you well today?
Not good.
Okay, not really good. Okay.
Good. The weather's too cold.
What did you say, Sam? What did
The
you
weather
say?
is too cold.
Oh, it's
So
too cold
uncomfortable.
today. It's all right. It's all right. So today we are going to continue our topic. It's about deep fake technology from last period. And now we're going to enter chapter 2. But before everything, let's have a brief review about what we've learned from last period. Okay? First one is the vocabulary. From last period, we've learned some words. And today, we're going to review it from the top to the bottom. So please, everyone, please repeat after me. Enemy.
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 Okay, very good. Era.
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 Vigilant.
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 Imitate.
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 Verify.
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 That's very good. Rassi, would you
Here.
please repeat every word from top to the bottom? Can you on the left side, please?
Mhm.
Yes.
Enemy. Era. Vigilant.
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 Mm-hmm.
Imitate.
Mm-hmm.
Verify.
Very good. How about Sam? One more time. Repeat
Vigilant.
to read out loud from the top to the bottom on the left side of the page, please.
Okay. Enemy. Era. Vigilant. Imitate. Verify.
Very good. And now I'm going to ask you the meaning of these words. Would you please tell me what does enemy mean? Of course, you can match the synonym. On the right, synonym means the similar words. The similar meanings of this vocabulary. If you know what does it mean, and you can match it for everybody here. For example, I will make an example to you first. Enemy. Enemy means your foe, the person on the other side of your side. Okay?
Mhm.
It's your rival and it's your opponent. So please tell me, Fish, what does enemy mean? What does enemy mean? You can answer it in Chinese. It's all right.
一吧，
一
还是说他的
in Chinese.
敌人呢？
Yes, exactly. Very good. Excellent. Good job. How about Jonathan? What does era mean? What does era mean? Era.
Hi.
Time. Very good. You all memorized the new words from that period. Good. How about vigilant? Vigilant is a very hot word. How about Sam? Would you please tell us what does vigilant mean? Vigilant.
I think vigilant more close to careful.
Yes, stay vigilant, stay careful, and stay alert, right? Okay, next one is more easy. It's imitate. It's the easier one. Okay, imitate. What does imitate mean, Jonathan? Jonathan, would you please tell us imitate? Jonathan,
Hey.
are you sleeping? Jonathan?
Copy.
Copy, that's right. Imitate means you copy other people's voice, appearance, behavior, anything you can copy from others. Okay, that means imitate somebody. Next one is a very hard one. Verify. What does verify mean? Aries, Roxy, please tell us. What does verify mean?
Verify means check or double check.
That's good. Check. 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 Or confirm, right?
Yeah.
Verify means check or confirm. Yeah, it's very good. I think every one of you did a very good job, and you all memorized the new words from that period. That's good. And let's move on
Okay.
to the next page. But it's weird that it did not move on. What's wrong with my screen? Is there anything wrong? Maybe I should. Okay.
It's not moving because you're
Yes.
RAM.
I need to share it one more time. I know.
Okay.
It
RAM
happens.
is not enough.
It happens. Okay? Sometimes we just need to adjust. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to the next review. The sentence pattern that we've learned from that period is when you're doing something and you can do what. Okay, so here I offered you some example. First one, when reading news online, you should stay vigilant. And example 2, when walking, you should avoid using a cell phone at the same time. Okay, so now it's your turn, and try to make a sentence by using this sentence pattern. And I provide you some words that we've learned last week, and you can also use them. Use the word on the left side in the box and try to make your new and your own sentence by using this sentence pattern. Okay? Now, I'll give you some time and then you will give me your sentence. Okay. Here, I'm going to open a box so that everyone can write down your sentence on this Jamboard. Okay, so if you're done, please post your sentence on this Jamboard so that everyone can read it. All right? Are you making sentences now? Okay, it takes some time. Try to write it down and post it on the Jamboard. And of course, you can ask questions. Okay. You see. Okay. Let me check. Okay. When dancing, the dancers should be beautiful, should be elegant. I think elegant is also a very good word. When you visiting an exhibition, you should be quiet. That's good. But I think what's wrong?
老师，你有没有要切画面？
Okay. 我要切画面是不是？ What's wrong? Okay. Do you share my screen now?
Yes.
Do you share my screen now? Do you see? Do you see
Yes.
anything now?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So when you're visiting an exhibition, you should be quiet. So I don't think you should cross you out. Okay? I don't think you need to add an you here. And let's look at this one, the green one. When you are not eating, you should put your mask on. Okay? All right, that's good. How about next one? When you doing push-ups, you shouldn't talk. When doing push-ups, and again, I don't think you need a you over here. You don't need a you here. So you can just say, when doing push-ups, you shouldn't talk. All right, everybody did a very good job. Okay.
Congratulations.
Okay, the review is down here. And let me share my PPTs again. Okay, kind of busy right now.
PowerPoint.
Busy all the time. Okay. Yay. Let's go back to my PPT. Okay, here. Everybody did a very good job on their sentence making. And now, let's move on to next. Okay, next one, we're going to see a video clips, a news clip, okay? So, please listen very carefully, and after viewing these clips, we are going to answer some questions, all right?
Which our enemies can make.
Do you hear the voice?
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
hear anything?
Yes, we can hear it.
Okay, let's continue.
We're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time, even if they would never say those things. So, for instance, they could have me say things like, I don't know, Killmonger was right, or Ben Carson is in the sunken place, or, how about this, simply, President Trump is a total and complete dipshit. Now, you see, I would never say these things, at least not in a public address, but someone else would. Someone like Jordan Peele. This is a dangerous time. Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant with what we trust from the internet. It's a time when we need to rely on trusted news sources. It may sound basic, but how we move forward in the age of information is going to be the difference between whether we survive or whether we become some kind of fucked up dystopia. Thank you. And stay woke, bitches.
All right. How do you think about this video? How do you think about these clips? Does the information, do you trust the information on the internet? I would like to hear your opinions first. Okay, do you trust the information on the internet? Same? Would you please answer us? Do you trust it?
I think it depends on different situations. Maybe like when I'm watching BBC or different broadcasting news, and I usually double check the news because I think about it like when we're talking about the coronavirus or even like how many people they've been how many people they've been in the hospital or where they walked, and it is very important for us because we usually just walk out to our life and maybe we'll do our things or eating lunch or something else, and where the people they've been walk and how do we prevent the risk? And I think it is important things for us.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing with us. And according to these video clips, you shouldn't trust the information on the internet too much. Is that right? So after viewing these video clips, I have some questions for you. And thank you, Sam, for sharing your valuable opinions with us. And also now I need to share my screen with you again. Right now. Let's check. But it's really sad that I have to share it one more time. It doesn't work. Whenever my sharing doesn't work, everybody should do something. Yes, good. Here. All right, I have some questions for you. According to this news clip, please answer the following question. Question number 1. Our enemies are able to manipulate. Guys, what does manipulate mean? Manipulate.
Make up.
Yes. Yes. Yes, it's make up. Make up means 编造. Manipulate everything for their own interests in this era. All right. So, our enemies, 我们的敌人能够呢捏造任何的东西，在这个时代里面，只为了自己自身的利益。According to this news clip, is that true?
Yes.
Is that true?
True.
I'm sorry. A moment, please. Yes, let's continue. Is that true? Do you think it's true or false?
Yes, it's true.
Excellent. It's true. Okay, next one. President Obama said President Trump is a total complete shit.
No, it's totally
Shit. Is that him
totally
said?
fake.
At least he could never dare to say it in public, right? So
Yeah.
in these video clips, it's not him. It's not him who said President Trump is a complete dipshit. No, it's not him. It's another person. Okay, how about next question? This is a dangerous time because of COVID-19 pandemic. Is this the topic of these video clips?
No.
No. Not because of COVID-19 pandemic. Our time is very dangerous because that our information, the source of our information is not always reliable and not always credible. So we need to be vigilant. We need to be careful all the time. Okay, next one. One should stay vigilant when checking information on the internet. True or false? True or false? Fish? True or false? You should always be very careful when checking the news on the internet. Is that true? Fish?
True.
True, that's correct. How about the last one? Deepfake technology enables Jordan Peele to imitate President Obama so that the audience would believe it is Obama who says everything in this clip. Deepfake made it, right?
Yeah.
It's not the true thing. It's not the fact that President Obama said everything in these clips. It's the deepfake technology that makes it, right? So it's true. All right. So after viewing this news clip, we should get a more understanding, a more comprehensive understanding about the deepfake information and technology and the credibility and the reliability of information on the internet is a very important thing. Okay. Now, here is we can officially enter to today's topic. I'm going to ask you 2 questions. Question number 1, please look at the left side of your infographics. Okay, where do you get your news? Where do you get your news? There are actually 52% of people, they say that they get their news from the internet. How about you, Roxy? Where did you get your news
I
from?
usually get news by Google News.
Google News? Google
Yes.
News. So you trust Google News, right?
Not at all.
Not
but
at. Mm-hmm.
I'll check.
Okay, you're check. Okay, and how about Jonathan? Where did you get your news? You ask your friends and family, ask your mom?
I usually get news on the internet.
Uh-huh, on the internet. Okay.
Yes.
How about Fish? Where did you get your news?
我可以讲
From
中
the
文吗？
television? Yeah, of course. You can use
Yes, you
Chinese.
may.
我们可以用中文啊 It's alright.
也不一定是看网络上的吧。
Okay.
有时候看电视之类的。
Yeah. I'm a lot like Fish. As for me, as you all know me, as I mentioned before, every morning, I have to watch CNN news and go along with a cup of black coffee, and that has become a ritual for me to do every morning. So 每天早上呢，我都会看一些新闻。So the way I get my news is from the TV most of the time. Okay, it's become my ritual at every morning. And the second question I'm going to ask you is that, is fake news a problem in your community? Fake news troubles you a lot? Let's say if you hear that there are aliens, they are truly existing in the universe, how do you feel about it? Or there are actually time travelers in the world, how do you feel about it? Does this kind of news troubles you? Do you think that's problematic? Sam, do you think that's problematic? It's a problem to you?
I think it's a problem for us. Yeah, because it really infect our lives, because not only when we are talking about a pandemic, but when we're talking about other topics, and some people they will be like, I don't want people to trust this, and I wanted to go on my purpose. So most of the time they're making fake news and lead people on a totally different truth.
Yes.
And
They're
that's very
making up
terrible.
stories and misleading people, try to making benefits out of something else, So actually fake news did a lot of trouble, and they actually matters, and they actually troubles us a lot. So it's very important that we evaluate if the news is true or false. So here I offer you some important rules that when you see a news on the when you see a news or information on the internet, what guidelines you should follow to check if it's true or if it's false. Okay, so the first one is relevance. The first R, relevance. In Chinese, it's 相关性。也就是说，当你看到新闻的时候，这些事情的相关性如何？ OK， 标题跟你在看的这个新闻是相关的吗？有没有标题有没有很耸动，会让你觉得有一点不可思议 ？OK， 这是第一个 relevance 相关性。第二个 A 呢是指的是 authority 指的是呢这一篇文章的 author 是谁，他有没有权威性？跟刚各位同学呢有提到 BBC News、CNN News。or New York Times or Google 或者是 Google News， 它都有某种 to some degree 某种程度上都有一些 credibility 可言，都有一些公正性的哈。第三个呢，你要 check 的是它的 date。Date is the date current， 它有没有就是在附近的时间，就是说有没有就是跟我们很接近的时间。好，如果这个新闻是很久远以前的新闻，很可能它就是不是真实的 ，OK， 或者它是一个假的新闻。OK，next one is the appearance。意指的就是它有没有提供一些连结，或者是它有没有提供可信的一些参考资料。好 ，appearances。And the last one will be the reason. Reason means what's the reason behind the author? OK， 这个作者写这篇文章的一个理由到底是什么 ？So there are actually 5 guidelines for you to follow if you want to check this information is true or false. Now, here I offer you an example. Let's check if this news on the internet true or false. OK， 那我们现在呢，就来看看这篇文章它到底是真的还是假的呢 ？OK， 好的。那我们现在呢 ，Let's check some important guidelines from the top to the bottom. First one, relevance 相关性。那请问这一篇文章它的标题跟它的图片是否都符合我们的文章内容呢？我们再回去看一下 OK， The title of this article is Elephants Poisoned in Zimbabwe. OK, and the picture in this picture. OK， 这张照片是否符合这个标题呢？Okay, does the title of this article matches the picture? How about fish? What do you think? Do you think it matches? It's relevant?
我觉得应该没有。
没有，它的标题不是在讲大象吗？照片不是也有大象吗？不是蛮相关的吗？我觉得有
是吗？
有。
Huh?
I think it's a check. Okay?
But I think
How
it's
about
not.
next one? Authority. Authority, is there an author listed for this article? 这篇文章里面有任何的作者存在吗？或者是有任何的你觉得可信的一些资料呈现吗？你觉得 How about Sam? Is there an author?
No,
inside?
I think it's no.
No.
Yeah, it didn't
Don't
mention
see
it.
any author on this page, right?
Yeah,
No.
it didn't mention it.
Yeah, never mentioned it. How about date? 第三点 The third guideline, the date. Let's check. Okay, we see that. 2017年 June 21st. How about Jonathan? Jonathan, do you think that the date is reliable?
No.
No, not really. Because what time is it now?
Damn, the
What's
sound.
the date today? Today is
2022.
22.
Oh, sorry,
2000.
2022.
2022, January 25.
2022, January,
25th.
and
25th.
okay. So I think the date is not really reliable. Okay. How about the appearance? 也就是说，它有没有提供一些参考资料，或者是任何有讯息的一个 link 让你来连接呢？有没有呢 ？Rossi?
No,
No.
there's no link.
It's obviously no. Okay, the last one is the reason for writing. Why did the author publish this information? Do you think the author write this information for his own benefit? Let's check the title again. Elephant poisoned in Zimbabwe. It seems that the author writes he or she is making the voices for who? For elephants. 好像这个作者是在为大象发声吧，是不是？所以他有没有可能在背后有没有什么理由或原因？会不会是因为他自己个人的利益呢？Personal interest。
我觉得啦，就是这可能是有可能啊，我并不是说这一定是怎么样，我觉得这有可能是在讲说，辛巴威他可能在黑辛巴威这个国家，
Yeah.
对，所以这不一定是真实的，但是我也不能否定它是假的。
Okay, so it's a question mark here, right? So now, after checking all the 5 guidelines, you believe this news is a fact or fiction? 是事实还是虚构的呢？ Okay, how about Jonathan? What do you think? It's a fact or a fiction?
I think it's fiction.
Okay, you think it's a fiction? How about Fish? You think it's a fact or a fiction?
Fiction too.
Fiction too. Okay, fiction 2票. How about Rusty?
I think it's fact.
Okay, you think it's a fact.
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why you think it's a fact?
Because I just searched the title and I see BBC News post the article.
Yeah, that's right. BBC News is really reliable, right?
But the time is not correct. It's not matched.
Okay, but the date is not matched. The date is not matched. Wow.
Yes, the date is not matched.
It's very tricky now. It becomes very tricky now. Now it turns to you. How about Sam?
I think both.
You are the final one.
I think
and
the both.
Get to, it's your call. You get to choose. It's a fact or a fiction.
I must have to choose one. I can't say both. Because I'll tend to search on the internet. Yeah, I'll double check the news.
Yeah. You mentioned a very important point that you have always double check.
Yeah.
You have
with
always
Rosie.
double check, right? So I think it's both. It could be a fiction, and it could be a fact. Sorry for that, guys. All right, it's almost time now. Now, it's finally we come up to the final step. Okay, it's homework time. I'm going to give you a homework, and you're going to do your homework by telling me next period, that is this a true story or a fake story, a fact or a fiction. Here, please read it out loud, Sam. Please read the news, the BBC News out loud for us.
Breaking. Buckingham Palace announces the death of Queen Elizabeth II at the age of 19. And
circumstances
are unknown. More to follow.
More to follow. Okay. So, a very quick check. It's a fake or a truth? Very quick check. Anybody want to share your opinion? No? It's all right. That's your homework. Okay? So I hope you've learned something today. What did we learn today? Okay, we learned some guidelines. We review some vocabularies. please say out the 5 vocabularies that we learned today. The first one is enemy, and the second one is what?
Era, I think.
Era,
Yeah,
and the third
era.
one is vigilant, right?
Vigilant.
Yeah,
How about
vigilant.
how about the fourth one?
Imitate.
Imitate. Very good. And the final one is
Verify.
verify. Excellent. All of you did a very good job. You memorized them all. And after that, we learned some guidelines, right? RRA, right? We have some 5 guidelines to check if the information is true or not. The first one is what? Please. First one is what? Relevance. And the second one is authority. The third one, date. And the final one is appearance. And the final one is the reason for writing. So that's what we've learned today. And I hope you learned something today. All right? Okay. That would be all for today. Is there anything that you would like to share with us more? Anybody? No?
I finished the homework.
You finished the homework. Okay, so please tell us. It's a fact or a fiction?
It's a fake BBC News Twitter account.
Wow, it's a fake BBC Twitter account.
Yeah.
It's so tricky. How can you tell it? How can you tell it's a fake Twitter account? How can you tell it? Tell us.
First, it's just a screenshot. I cannot totally believe it. So I just searched the title from internet and I found that's fake news.
Wow, you did a very good job. I'm so proud of you. You've learned all from today. Okay? Good for you. And thank you, everybody. You guys all did a very good job. And that will be all for today. I hope to see you very soon. And be well at home. Okay? Stay vigilant because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you. Goodbye. Love you.